Sorry about that. You know, sometimes your horrible miscreant energy just overwhelms my pure soul so horribly that I can't even bring myself to speak. But no worries, I have recovered. Good evening. Horror and chaos be to you in the name of Runie Ruse, aka Queen of Detention. Hello. Now welcome one another, as I shall welcome you. You've been very bad. You've been horrible. Here for punishment, it seems so. Now some of you look slightly confused. Maybe this is your first time getting detention, and hopefully it's your last. My name is Runie Ruse, and you know, since I am the example of a model student, I have never done anything wrong as far as the teachers know. And I've never been mean to anyone in my entire life as far as the teachers know. And I've never cheated on any of my tests as far as the teachers know. And I have a perfect attendance record as far as the teachers know. I have been given the task of overseeing the miscreants. That's you. That's you lot. You have all done something wrong this week. You've all been very, very bad, unlike me, who is perfect. But luckily for you, I am here as the Queen of Detention to plead your case. Because I am such a model student, the teachers have allowed me to review all of your cases. If you're innocent, I will be the one to decide. And I ultimately have the power to acquit any of you of your assigned detention. That's right, you've done something very, very wrong. Very wrong. And perhaps even wrong. So I will be deciding whether I acquit your detention sentence or not. Now, as it stands, all of you have been assigned a full week of detention. That for your wrongdoings this week, you will serve an entire week's worth of detention next week. And if I do not get to your case, which may happen because it is Friday, and a lady has beauty sleep to get, then you can assume that you have been rejected and now you have double detention. So you have 2 weeks of detention if I don't get to your case. So you better hope that I get to it. Sorry, you won't vape in the restroom again. Now I see, I hope you're not going rogue here. We have official detention slips. And if I get to it, I get to it. And if I don't, well, then that's just poor luck on your part. Better luck next week. How do you bow? You get down on your hands and your knees. You empty your heart from any lingering feelings of superiority or confidence. You lay it all on the floor. And then you lay your forehead on the floor. And then perhaps, you will have a better chance of getting your detention acquitted. Runie is cute. Please, please, please acquit. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Will it help if you lick the floor? No. You nasty. I'm giving you another week of detention just for that. Can I do all of that and stay in detention longer? I mean, If you want. If you want to. More no. You guys don't understand. I only come here for this segment. This detention that you'll be serving next week. I'm not gonna be there. No, they're going to have a substitute teacher. It'll probably be a Twitch streamer. We usually hire one of them to come in. They'll play a movie for you guys. I don't know, maybe the new DMC or Rings of Power or something like that. I mean, really, it's not too horrible. What are you talking about? It's not so horrible. If you're not there, then please, please, please free me. We'll have to see if I get to your case. We'll have to see. We didn't do anything. That mouthy white girl with the tacky blue highlights framed us. Seems unlikely. It seems unlikely. Oh my goodness, your stupidity is rubbing off on me. I'm losing brain cells. We gotta... I gotta speed this process up. Oh. Alright. Miss Ruse, it appears I am here for being caught playing the hit video game Xenoblade Chronicles. Stop trying to go out of order. A week of detention for you. You fool. Let me out. Let me out. Not yet. Not yet. I shall decide. Let's start with our very first detention slip. I got detention because I looked at the answers of a really hard test from a classmate that was sitting right next to me. My dearest, dearest, dearest fellow classmate, you can't even spell the word because. If anybody needs to be actually studying and learning from their tests, it's you, my friend. Yeah, you not only do you need detention, you need study hall detention, okay? It was a spelling test. I think you're right. It was a spelling test. This is unacceptable. I feel for you, I do, but rejected. Rejected. Next. Next. I was using a urinal. I peed on the shoe of a kid in an adjacent stall. I somehow avoided getting beat up, but still got detention. Now this one is a little hard for me. The kid who had their shoe peed on. Is it possible that they're here? Are they here now to speak for themselves? We have another case of failing the spelling test. This is horrible. Bro peed on my Yeezys? On your designer shoes? On your designer shoes? Here's what I have to say about that. I think Yeezys are hideous. I don't care if they're designer, they're horribly ugly. And also, it's tacky to wear your designer clothes to public school. So therefore, I don't care that they got peed on. Classmate, you have been acquitted. Yay! Go home, have a lovely weekend. Go home. What about the foot though? Sorry, I'm feet indifferent, so I don't tend to spend a lot of time thinking about feet, unlike you freaks. Next. Dun 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 dun. Selling answers to last week's exams. Now, I feel like we have a fellow ruser here. Because here's the thing is, the exams are over. So, it's not like anybody's cheating. Really, I think what we have here is someone who is confusing people, and people are thinking they're getting the answers to future tests, but it's actually the tests that they already took and probably failed. This is a con artist here. I'm surprised they got caught, to be honest. Because, in my opinion, you're not even really doing anything wrong. I mean, the test already came out. The teacher should be obligated to give you the answers to last week's exams anyways, right? You bought some answers, you fool! You've been rused! How are those answers gonna help you now? It's a ruse. Now, personally, I approve of this. Dun 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 dun! You've been acquitted. Go home, enjoy your weekend. Next, I shocked my friends with a taser glove I made. What? Why are you saying base? Why are you saying let him out? This is horrible. This is horrible. Why would you... Listen, there's an extra layer of this. Extra layer that I don't think you guys are thinking it through, okay? He made a taser glove in high school. This random high schooler just... Are those even a thing? Is that even a real thing? Did he invent something? A taser glove that was functional? Managed to shock his friends with this device, but only shock them, not actually kill them or anything. Did exactly... I think we have a prodigy on our hands. Truly we do. But now here's the flip of this, right? Is he's putting this genius to evil. To absolute evil. No, Runie. He meant shocked as in astonished. Oh. Now. That is certainly one interpretation. I shocked my friends with the taser glove I made. They were shocked. I mean, how can I deny it? We were all just shocked ourselves. Scroll up in the chat just a little bit. All of us were like, wow, dude's a genius. Send him to MIT. I guess you could say we were also very shocked. I think there's legitimacy to this argument. And I personally don't think that crime is very impressive as far as crimes go. You know what? I have decided that your appeal has been rejected on account of I'm jealous of how smart you are. It makes me feel worse about myself, and therefore you will sit in detention for a week. Next. Now you're playing with power. They were playing with power. They tried to play with power. Well, I showed them. Lumi tried to gaslight us and say that she rused us earlier. Joke's on her. Only the most evil woman could possibly ruse. Chat. Listen. Yeah, that's so true. Only I, Runie Ruse, could ruse you. Lumi could never ruse you. Therefore, you don't ever need to doubt anything that she says. If she says something, you know it's true. You can take her at face value. You should never be suspectful of her. You should never distrust her. And you should just blindly believe everything she says and do everything that she tells you. Yeah, it's very true. Those are the facts. Next, I started a food fight and ended up attacking every student in school. I feel like these two things are very unrelated. So you starting the food fight is one thing, but then you just randomly attacked every person in school? A fib, a tall tale, a hoax. Now, I also have to say this because I am just one of very many of our classmates that I know did not get attacked. And so by saying that you attacked everyone, but you certainly didn't attack me, and therefore, it would seem that you're implying that I'm a nobody? Me? Runie Ruse, model student, queen of detention, in fact. A nobody? A nobody? Well, I think it goes without saying. Rejected. Rejected. And also, you're in detention for the rest of the year, actually. This was so horribly heinous and a waste of food. And yeah, you're the rest of the year. Off with you. Be gone. You should be glad I'm not allowed to hand out capital punishment. He only beat up the nerds. Free him. He said everyone. I can read unlike you. All right, next. Dun dun dun. The guy behind me laughed when the teacher spoke. And I was too introverted to say it wasn't me. Oh, they thought it was you. He mistook it for you and then you got in trouble? Oh no. Wow, a lot of you can relate to this, huh? Let him out, free him? You know, I suppose I should listen to the people every now and then. You know, it is kind to take one for the team every now and then. Only Runie can ruse, and Lumi always tells the truth. Are you like those riddle cards in a dungeon? Yeah, exactly that, actually. Exactly that. Mm-hmm. And that's how you can know for sure that Lumi never tells a lie. Do you or does the principal deliver the paddling? Expulsion. You have now been expelled on account of being a pervert. You are the perverted one. Goodbye. Yeah. Don't be alarmed by the hatch in the floor that just opened up underneath your classmate and sent him tumbling into a shadowy realm. Don't worry about it. Starts pouring a gallon of milk on me. No, you don't. You can't because all the milk was used up in the food fight that happened. Therefore, there's no milk left. You're just pouring an empty gallon onto you. It's depressing. You can shake it all you want, but there's not a single drop left. I honestly feel bad for you. You know what? You need some calcium, clearly. You've been acquitted. Go home, drink some milk. Have a nice weekend. All right, I have decided to dun 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 acquit you. Go home. Have a nice weekend, and next time the guy behind you laughs in class, you're gonna get detention either way, so you should just turn around and hit him. You should just beat him up. Then maybe he won't do it again. Don't worry, I'll acquit you. I'll acquit you, it'll be fine. Next, I started an a cappella group without permission from my music teacher. This is very important. I cannot decide on your case until I know the name of your a cappella group. I need to know the name of it. And if I am not impressed, well, you know the consequences. It's your people. If they're truly my people, then they'll have a good name for themselves. All right. It's despicable, you say. Despicable. All right, I'm seeing a few suggestions. The false etos. What the heck is an eto? Pitch perfect but good. Not good enough. The B sharps. That one has potential. Do they dress up as bees? Do they always, it's an a cappella group, so do they always, in every arrangement, they always have someone just going zzz. And there's an actual bee. Our group is called the Troublemakers. You've probably heard of us. All right. Every other a cappella group, whether they were previously assigned detention or not, every a cappella group in the school has now been given 3 weeks of detention, except for the bees. They have been acquitted. Dun, dun, dun. But I expect to hear buzzing in all of your performances, or I will immediately revoke my decision. And also, there better be a real bee. We're not playing games around here. Next. I joined a cult during my after-school activities. You were sent here by mistake. That is actually... like, what teacher gave you a detention slip for this? This is just what is expected of model students. You know, I myself, you know, am in the occult club, so we're always recruiting. So, needless to say, dun dun dun. Acquitted. Next. Dun, dun, dun. I once told Runie I think the Thriller Bark arc from One Piece is trash. I stand by what I said. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to, hold on 1 second. I need to make a phone call. Hello? Hi! Yes, Principal, so good to talk to you. I'm sorry to call you out of the blue. But remember the conversation we had the other day about capital punishment? You know, I just really... It's like I keep telling you, I just really think that some of these cases are just quite serious. Well, I appreciate that you'll continue giving it thought. All right, bye-bye. You're safe this week. You're safe this week. But you better watch your back, because I have an agenda, okay? Rejected. You realize now I'm in a foul mood. I'm in a foul mood now, and that puts all of the rest of the detention slips in danger. I destroyed the toilets with big firecrackers. Do Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember our fun when we went on the hospital field trip? And me and Amy and Muyu and Miss Hina, we accidentally blew up a few toilets. Yeah, that was very fun. Honestly, I think this is a good time. And as someone who's personally done this myself, dun dun dun, I acquit you of all wrongdoing. Go home, have a wonderful weekend. Okay, wait. I almost skipped this one, but I'm going to show it to you now. Used fart spray and bombs in different classrooms. I'm just going to say that there are multiple, way more than there should be, detention slips containing the word fart. And I'm going to make a judgment on all of them. If your detention slip contains the word fart, rejected. You have detention for the next week. I hope you're happy. I hope those farts were worth it. Better have been a really satisfying one. Next. I stole the ice cream from this bird girl and ate it all in one bite in front of her, and she cried. Hold on. I have to make a phone call. Yes, hi, hello, it's Runie again. I'm sorry that I have to bother you once more, but I've just decided that it's time to put my foot down. You know what we get up to in the occult club, and you know all the photographs that I have in my possession, so you're going to do what I say. That's right. That's correct. As always, it's lovely talking to you, Principal. Bye-bye. I sentence you to sacrifice to the moon goddess. Rejected, and also sacrificed. Goodbye. Next. If anyone is going to steal ice cream from her, it's me. Me. If anyone is going to witness up close those beautiful globulous tears of hers, it's me. Not you. Back off. Dun, dun, dun. Next, hiding alcohol in my marching band uniform. May have also gotten drunk at that football game. I don't know how you would handle being in marching band sober. I just kind of assumed that everybody in marching band was drunk at all times. Otherwise, they would not be in marching band. I don't quite see the problem with this. Yeah, acquitted. Go home. That's not true. Go to band practice. You don't get to go home. Go to band practice, you fool. You don't have time to be here. Get out of here. Go to band practice. All right, next. I changed all the computer backgrounds to Granny Yuri. Trademark. You know what? I don't know exactly what you mean by that, but sure, why not? You've been acquitted. Go home. Have a nice weekend. Don't download any viruses onto your computer. Next, I installed Doom on every school computer. Wait, what kind of game is Doom? I'm vaguely aware that this is a video game, but I actually do not know what this game is. It's an FPS. Why are you so shocked? I don't play FPS. It's an NSFW game? Okay, wait. It's a shooter. It's an older game. It's gory. Not NSFW? Okay, some of you guys are lying. It's a gory first-person shooter. Who of my classmates has played it? Are there any of my classmates who enjoy it? Do we have any Doom fans? Yes? Oh, wait. Ember and Muyu? Okay. Alright then. Dun dun dun! Acquitted. Go home. Play Doom until you can't keep your eyes open anymore. That is my ruling. Doom equals one guy who kills all your minions and lunatics. What the heck? That would be a lot harder than you think. Truly. Oh my gosh, it's another F-word one. All right. Sorry. I didn't pre-look at the detention slips. I didn't preview them ahead of time, which is why I'm having to preview them now before I read them aloud in case they're just too heinous. And I do think that some people misunderstood, you know, like some people, instead of writing what they got detention for right now, they just chronologued every instance of detention that they got in their entire life. In which case, you've served enough detention. Get out of here. Get out of here. Dun dun dun. Pulled a prank on Miss Tenma to see a cute girl at detention. Well, I'm very conflicted by this. I mean, I do love a grand gesture of admiration. Like, I'm not above saying that it doth please me. However, I really think out of all of our classmates, you picked maybe the wrong one to pull a prank on. So, one thing that you must understand is that my loyalties will always be with my precious classmates. And therefore, if I keep you in detention, it will be easier for Tenma to find you. And carry out her own punishment. So in this case, good luck. You've been rejected. I suggest wearing a helmet, lest any bricks come flying towards you. Oh gosh, oh, this one's heinous. I'm just gonna tell you right now, you've been rejected. You're rejected. I might expel you. You'll have to tell me, fellas, what you think. We got donuts during class, and I was licking the donut hole in front of everyone without eating them. The center just tastes the best to me. Impel Town. All right, yeah, why not? Womp womp womp. You've been sentenced to Impel Down, level 5. I can't remember all the levels distinctly. Whatever one is level 5, you've been sentenced to level 5. Good luck. All right. This one next. Okay, so like technically I'm here because I used the Cultural Appreciation Club's budget on gacha rolls, but listen, it was for research purposes, okay? How else am I supposed to fully appreciate the nuances of 2D idol culture without first-hand experience? The game was having a too long, didn't read. Womp womp, rejected. See you in detention. Next. I fought the law, and the law won. Crying face. I think it's time to teach you a lesson. All right? I want you to get stronger. I believe in you. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I am going to reject your appeal. But I challenge you to escape from detention. In this next week of detention, you must escape. This is your training arc. This is where you push through your limits. Kind miss, might I ask who that beautiful woman is in the portrait behind you? Don't ask me. Why would I know? Next. All right. Smuggled enough butter chicken to feed 80 people in the hostel by bribing the cleaning staff at school. Actually happened in real life. I'm so confused though, because cleaning staff at school, hostel, there's like a jump here. There's a jump. So when did you get to the hostel? I don't understand. A boarding school? Do they call boarding schools hostels? I didn't go to a boarding school, so that might be possible. I've never heard that before. Is this British? It's a boarding school near a hostel? A hostel is a sort of hotel. That's why it would be weird for them to call it a hostel, because it would be more like dormitories. It was enough to feed 80 hostel people, but it was used to feed school kids instead. Smuggled enough butter chicken to feed 80 people in the hostel by bribing the I don't This is a mystery puzzle that I don't understand. So was there a hostel nearby with 80 people in it that this butter chicken could have fed, but then still, like, what does the cleaning staff have to do with it? Not even the cafeteria staff, the cleaning staff? A hostel is what dorms are called in India a lot, actually. Wait, that makes sense with the butter chicken! We've solved the puzzle! We solved the puzzle! Oh, in that case, I understand completely. I think that sounds like a great time. I'm impressed that you could bribe the cleaning staff. Very entrepreneurial. And I acquit you. Go home, have yourself some warm butter chicken. Enjoy your weekend. Next! I've been flirting with multiple students, and one of them found out and started throwing bricks at me for some reason. And I'm in detention? Yeah, of course you're in detention. Man whore. Rejected. And an extra week of detention. Next. Oh my goodness, some of these are nasty. I think I'm gonna have to add an addendum that if you bring up poop, you also automatic rejection. If all detention slips with poop mentioned, instant rejection. Detention for Runie for not knowing Doom. Oh, if only you had the power here. If only you were completely powerless. And at the mercy of my every whim. Aw, that would be fun for you, wouldn't it? Too bad. I was just taking completely innocent photos of the girls and selling them at affordable prices, I swear. Hey, if you help me talk my way out of detention, I can give you exclusive access to my personal album of Hikanari Hina photos. Good sir. You would choke if you saw my personal album of Hikanari Hina photos of quality and proximity that you could never, ever, ever, ever hope to achieve. You think that I need your... Miss Hina, hi! Hi, what are you doing here? School's over. Hi, school's over. Silly thing. Wow, this person's very bad. They've been very bad. I'm sorry that you had to see this. Don't worry. Womp, womp, womp. Detention, expulsion, level, impel down, level 9, death penalty. Next. Next. We have very important work to do, everybody. Pay attention. Can we give you a slip for being out of fucking... No! Gave my teacher too many apples, and the fruit sugar gave her diabetes. Oops. Wait, can I tell you guys the story? Of when I was in elementary school. Not so many years ago, because I'm a high schooler. When... Don't say no, you jerks. If you just said no to me, you get 20, you have to do 20 push-ups. On the floor of the dirtiest men's restroom. That's what you have to do. We found the real pervert. Where? Where are they? Oh, I'm looking right at them. I know what you are. Oh, okay, this is what I was saying. So when I was in elementary school, I had a classmate who had diabetes, and they had a like salad bar stand that was only for the teachers during lunch. So the teachers could eat from the salad bar, but if you were a kid, you weren't allowed to get any food from that. You just had to like get whatever they served you. And I always hated that. I thought it was very, very unfair. But my classmate who had diabetes, one day, I don't know if she'd been doing it for a while or if I just noticed it that day, but she went up and she got raisins from the salad bar. If you guys don't know, I love raisins. So she went up to the salad bar, she got raisins. You guys know how I am. Little Runie was like, why does she get raisins and I don't get raisins? So I went up to the salad bar and I got raisins. And then the teachers were like, Runie, you can't eat from the salad bar. You have to put the raisins back. And I literally, when I say I could not comprehend, my brain incapable of comprehending why she was allowed to get raisins and I didn't. And I remember them trying to explain to me that she had like an illness. And I was like, you're telling me that she has an illness that makes it where she needs raisins? Because that doesn't sound real. I have it too then. Yeah, I also have the raisin disease where I have to eat raisins. So, give them to me. They let me eat the raisins. But they did talk to my parents about it. My mom had to explain it further to me. Yeah, she had raisin deficiency. So they stopped you? They stopped me for no good reason! They did! And anyways, if you don't like raisins, you're weak. On account of this, I acquit you. Dun dun dun. Go home, have a nice weekend, eat some raisins. Reading a book in class. Okay, I need to know. In what universe? In what universe would you think that the content of the book you were reading would not be vital information to my decision of whether you get to stay in detention or if you get acquitted? For the negligence, the absolute negligence and disrespect of saying that you were reading a book and not telling me exactly what book, I expel you. Now you'll forget how to read because you can't go to school. Now you won't even be able to read anything. Only do I expel you. I use my evil occult rune magic to suck the ability to read out of your brain. Womp 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 womp. Rejected. Next. Oh no. Naruto running in the halls. My class is on the opposite side of the building, and I failed to see how else to get there in time. All. What do you guys think? I put this in your hands. Spam green to acquit, spam like green emotes to acquit, spam red emotes to reject. The thing is I feel conflicted because on one hand, It is a little cringe, but on the other hand, I feel like this person is probably suffering in many other ways at the hands of their fellow students. Wow, it seems really 50-50. Tenma would allow him date bayo. Okay, is Tenma queen of detention? I think not. So shh. Shut it. Top lip, bottom lip, make them touch. All right, I think I see more of one color. Therefore, by vote of the people, you have been acquitted. Take care of yourself out there. Take care of yourself. Not the glue. Not the glue. Womp womp womp. Rejected. Stay in detention, you sticky. Ate the smart kid's homework and hopes it makes me smarter. You know what? It made me laugh, so I quitted. That's the key to breezing through life, is just being funny. If you guys didn't know that, that's truly all it takes. You can get anything you want if you're funny enough. People think it's beauty, it's not. You can be ugly as hell. You just gotta be funny. Yeah, it's charisma maxing. All right. Cat ate class pet. Amy! Oh my gosh. Amy got eaten again? Why does this keep happening? Amy, no! No! It's a good thing she regenerates. But yeah, you need to serve time for this. Appeal rejected. Spend time in detention. Watch your cat better. Next, I was trying to make these magic runes I read about in the basement, but that didn't work. Maybe I need someone to show me how to do it? I think I could suggest a club for you. But I also think you should be more of a go-getter. Learn how to do things yourself. Rejected. Womp, 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 womp. Stay in detention. I called Miss Koneko cute as hecky wecky. I refused to retract my truth. Cute as hecky wecky. You know, this should be fine, but it's making me remember something that I saw recently that made me very upset. And I might not even be remembering it correctly because I immediately tried to erase it from my mind. But you guys know that I've been rewatching Glee. And at one point in Glee, this one character, I don't know, there's like a sex riot or something. I forget exactly what was going on. I was only half paying attention. But he says, I think what he says is wanky wanky. And it very much so upset me. And even though this is not actually related, your hecky wecky is making me think of wanky wanky guy, and therefore you've been rejected. Enjoy detention. What do you have to say to that? What the hecky wecky? What the hecky wecky? Runie rejected my detention acquittal request. Yeah, ain't that a winky winky? Next. Rewired the teacher's car brake pedal to play bagpipe sounds when pressed. This seems way too specific. This actually happened. This happened. I don't know how they did it, but I believe this happened in real life. I approve of this behavior. Acquitted. Go home. Drink some Irish whiskey. Wait, are bagpipes Irish or Scottish? Sometimes I feel very uncultured. I literally don't know. Oh, they're Scottish. What do they drink? What kind of alcohol do the Scottish drink? Oh, Scotch whiskey. Duh. You guys, sometimes I feel like an idiot because I have never put that together. My brain has never connected the dots between Scotch and Scottish. I just thought it was a type of whiskey. I never put together that it was referencing Scotland. Wow. Even I could learn something from detention. Ba-bam! Me and my friends were making up jokes about our least favorite teachers. Unfortunately, the teacher my joke was about was standing right behind me. Oof. Oof. All right, I'm gonna need to hear these jokes before I can make a final decision. That does stink, though. That stinks. She's right behind me, isn't she? Wait, I should say it like Deku. Hold on. Sorry, I'm being overcome with the uncontrollable urge to say that line as Deku. Hold on. She's standing right behind me, isn't she? Please know it's too late for your begging. The deed has been done. Don't ta-ta-ta me. No, don't unsub. It's not allowed. I won't allow it. I'll give you permanent detention for all of time. Your life must be hard. Oh my goodness, it's so difficult. So difficult being the queen of detention. Because truly, it just hurts my soul to have to see you guys get punished. You know, I know that punishment is a part of life and it helps people grow, but I'm just so tender-hearted and just naturally such a sweet person. I'm just not the type of person that likes to see people in distress or in pain, or I don't even like to see people uncomfortable or disappointed, you know? And that's part of the reason that I am the queen of detention, because they need someone as soft and gentle and understanding and empathetic as me to oversee things, you know? A little bit of mercy goes a long way, or so they say. It's very true. I'm sure all of you that have been acquitted so far would agree. Runie ... Stop ... dotting me. Wife material? Oh, I don't know if I'd go that far. Don't think that'll get you out of detention, you fool. I acquit this person. I said I needed the joke, but then I forgot about it, so they've been acquitted. All right. I summoned the ghost of Napoleon to ask him some history questions, but I failed to send him back and now he's haunting the school. What the heck? You couldn't have picked someone cooler? Yeah, I'm sure it was a good joke. It was a good joke. Hey, I mean, you guys seem happy about it. Sure, why not? It's fine. I don't care. Acquitted. Dun dun dun. Next. I gave my Oshi the wrong info for a certain aspect of the game by mistake. I looked at wrong difficulty. I should be executed for my crimes. You know, I'm feeling very merciful today. So, I agree you should be executed, but instead I'm just going to expel the entire content of your wallet and bank account to said Oshi in penance. I've decided. Womp womp womp. Next. Building Gunpla in class? Which teacher told you you couldn't build Gunpla in class? I'll allow it. Acquitted. Go home, build some Gunpla, take nice pictures. Post them on Twitter. Vandalized lockers by writing I love dorky wholesome not evil women on them in red marker. You've made a mistake. If you're going to write something in red marker on them, it should have been, do not open if you love evil women. Duh. Stay in detention. Womp womp. Next. My parents took me on vacation and forgot that I had finals, so I ended up not doing my finals and getting D's and F's in those classes. Ideally, I should be taking those finals, but I can't because I'm in detention. Whew, that is a catch-22. Well, if I acquit you, I guess that's the only thing I can do. Congratulations, you've been acquitted. Go take your finals. Don't fail them this time. Go on right now, out the door. Go on, take your finals. I know, I'm so benevolent. Oh, I'm so kind, I'm so sweet. Sometimes I shock even myself. Sorry I am late, Runie-sama. Please don't be mad. No, it's okay. Actually, everybody here was late. That's something that, oh my goodness, I actually forgot to address this. Detention assignment started sharply at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, and you guys were late by like a few minutes. All of you. So I sentence you to 3 face palms. Take the palm of your hand. 3 face palms. You've been sentenced. You have receipts? I have receipts. I was late? I think you hit your head a little too hard. Hijacking the school intercom to beatbox the entire SpongeBob theme song. Wait, how does the SpongeBob theme song go? I know it. Wait, how does it go? I'm gonna try. Are you ready, kids? Okay. How do you beatbox that? Are you ready, kids? I don't know. I can't hear you. Oh. Okay. I've decided that that is a difficult endeavor. I shall acquit you. Ta-da! Go home. Watch some SpongeBob, because I never will. Raw talent. Should I learn? Should we wiki how to beatbox? I want to learn how to beatbox. Forgive me, I am God's dumbest donkey. Yeehaw, yeehaw, God's dumbest donkey. Oh, how does that go? The Christmas donkey song? Hee-haw, hee-haw. God's dumbest donkey. You guys know what I'm talking about. Dominic the donkey. But what's the part before the hee-haw, hee-haw? You guys don't know this song? Yes, the Italian Christmas donkey. Oh my gosh. What do you mean? Clinky clink hee haw. Really? Clinkily clink yee-haw hee-haw. God's dumbest donkey. Clickety clink. Oh, is it clippity clop? It's clippity clop, you fool. Isn't it? Okay. Clippity clop yee-haw yee-haw. It's God's dumbest donkey. Clippity clop yee-haw yee-haw. It's God's dumbest donkey. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you very much, my fellow classmate and fellow Occult Club member, Iori Senpai, for escorting all of these miscreants here to detention for their fates to be determined. We are running a tight ship in here. Next, welcome, sit down, next. I'm too much of a good boy. Aww. Let me guess, you have a frame around your avatar that says, Runie's good boy. Well, I happen to know best what the good boys want. Are you guys listening? Rejected! Womp womp womp. Accept your punishment. It's really a reward for you. Next. Stealing a vending machine, not stealing from a vending machine. Teacher found it in my backpack and I couldn't convince them I found it. They told me to put it back, but the thing is, I didn't steal it from the school, so now we have a new vending machine in the cafeteria. You're welcome, I guess. How did you have a vending machine in your backpack? What's this bag? Are you a giant? That's one big backpack. Yeah, man's got a bag of holding. Comically big backpack. All right. Is there warm corn pottage in said vending machine? Because that sounds yummy to me right now. Because I love corn. I need to know. Yeah? Why not? Why not? I like that answer. Why not? Okay. Dun dun dun! Acquitted! Now, immediately report to the cafeteria, get me a warm corn pottage, and bring it back to me. Stat. Then you may go home and enjoy your weekend. Thank you! I accidentally got hold of the admin password for the school IT. What did I do with it? I remotely updated all the PCs in the building to Windows 11. I may have gone too far. I see that. Sorry, we have to escalate things. Bonk, 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 bonk. Inappropriate. Unacceptable. Do you hate the world? Do you hate your fellow human beings that much? Is there that much hatred in your heart? You're a menace to society. Not only is your appeal rejected, you have been bonked, you shall be lashed, you shall be expelled, and then sent to Impel Down. Thank you. Get out of my face. Goodbye. Next. Bullied a pink-haired woman. Guys. Be nice to Pippa. She already had to drop out. She doesn't need any more bullying, okay? Be nice to her. Absolutely rejected. Womp womp womp. 3 extra weeks, actually. That's 4 weeks total for you, okay? Oh gosh, this one's gonna be a journey, okay. My childhood role model was Johnny Bravo, so one morning, right after the collective "Good morning, Miss Blank," my idiot kid self went and hit my teacher with "What's shakin', Foxy Mama?" 7 years old, and I earned myself a potential criminal record. 5 days being my first sentence, and my mom was furious. Wow. Once again, you have misunderstood this. This is about why you are in detention right now. However, honestly, that's funny. That's great. If a 7-year-old said that to me, I would have laughed. I think your teacher was a stick in the mud. And actually, I retroactively give her detention. You've been acquitted. Go home, have a good weekend. Chase some chicks. Put some gel in your hair. Have a good time. Did the Rue points go down again? Yes, yeah. You guys are horribly in debt. You haven't even gone to college yet, and you're already swimming in debt. I do not pity you. You guys might want to pick a trade. Just a suggestion. Apparently the crash out was not valid. I'll be the judge of that. What was the crash out over, huh? What was the crash out over? Sometimes a crash out is not only valid, 'tis necessary. Already lined up for a paper pushing internship. Ooh, very astute. No tuna in the cafeteria, I would have crashed out. The teachers withholding raisins from you, crash out. Valid and deserved. Necessary. Yeah, all these students keep farting in class and doing things with their poop. Valid crash outs. What's wrong with this school? You know what? Dun dun dun! You've been acquitted. Crash into your bed, fellow soldier. Enjoy your weekend. Alright, alright, alright. Staring at the teacher. Alright, who is the teacher? I need to know. Which teacher? This decides your fate. Aiko? And Cece? Alright, don't tell them, okay? Don't tell them I did this, but you've been acquitted. Go home and wait for their stream later this weekend. I ate the entire school's crayon supply. No promises that I won't do it again. Remy! Remy, get out of here. I would never give you a detention, Remy. You silly little thing. Get out of here. Duh. You're so cute and precious. You can eat all the crayons you want. Alright, looking for the next one. My whole class was gooning in class except me. Wait, so you guys sit here for not gooning? You got caught not gooning? You shoulda gooned and you didn't? You coulda gooned and you wouldn't? In this world where gooning is so rarely appropriate, you came across a time where gooning was not only appropriate but required, and you chose not to goon? This is so heinous I can't even comprehend it. Rejected. I sentence you to the goon bag. Have a goon weekend. They failed to Runie Goony. No! No! Calling this random pink-haired girl a normie. Oh, that was me, and don't worry, I am a normie. I'm very much so a normie. All of the teachers are convinced of it. I don't have any weird hobbies or interests or strange, unconventional thoughts. Very, 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 very normal and trustworthy. So this you've been acquitted for. Go home, enjoy your weekend. Don't worry too much about anything. Nobody's spying on you. That's why you're the one in detention too. See, this is why grades are dropping so rapidly. My goodness, the state of our education system. You guys can't even understand the basics of what's going on here. I'm not in detention. I'm deciding whether to acquit you or not. I've never been in detention. I could leave at any time. I don't know why you guys are... I don't know why you guys are acting so suspicious. What do you think? You think this is just a ruse to entertain myself while I suffer through the detention because I would be bored in detention otherwise? You think I came up with this whole scheme just to make the time pass? That's crazy. You're insane for that. We have stuff to cover, okay? I have a few more entries I want to get to. Thank you. Physically, you are in detention. Think about that. And physically, you are in the presence of the one and only Runie Ruse. So maybe you should lower your head a little bit, maybe? Just think about that. Should we do a speed round? I think we should do some speed rounds, maybe. Yes? Alright. Now I'm trusting that you guys did not write anything inappropriate on these. I usually screen stuff like this, so I'm having faith right now. I'm having faith. I accidentally covered the science lab in fire extinguisher foam. I am sorry, but it will happen again. I make no promises on it being an accident next time. You do realize that me and the Euphoria class spend a lot of time in the science lab. This was supposed to be a this was supposed to be a speed round, and you made me think too hard, therefore automatically rejected. Rejected. Well, I was having an embarrassing dream where I was on campus naked. It was not a dream. Pervert. Rejected. Bribing the driving instructor with Jimmy Johns for my license. That sounds way too real. That sounds way too real. Acquitted. Acquitted. I decided it was a good idea to bring a spider I rescued from another classroom while forgetting the teacher has arachnophobia. I think I still hear her screams. It's called exposure therapy. Acquitted. Next. For calling Tenma and spoiling One Piece chapters to my coworker, who started reading last month. You can't even make up your minds. I can't even talk. I don't know anymore. Rejected. I stumbled my words and it made me mad, so rejected. Huh? Whatever. Acquitted. I don't care anymore. You guys are just nasty. I'm becoming to accept it. I'm becoming desensitized. I spray painted the stop signs to read stupid. Acquitted. I skipped doing my homework due to face streams. Acquitted. Setting a soap dispenser on fire and stealing from Six Flags during the physics class trip. Acquitted. I had to write a 4,000-word essay on modern art. I just ended up with a drawing of Miss Hina. Acquitted! For coming to school with these guns, Shazam! Flex his biceps. Womp! Rejected. Extra week of detention. You ever wonder why they keep the hydrochloric acid locked up in a safe? Practice laboratory safety! Rejected. I'm in detention because I called the English teacher a cow. And the reason I did it was so that I could be closer to Runie. Aww. Aww. Rejected! You think I'm that easy to impress? Get out of here. Try harder. I skipped my last class to sneak into the auditorium and hide up on the catwalk to watch my girlfriend during theater class. I got caught when two girls had snuck up to the ladder to readjust the lighting. Aww! Aw, you have a girlfriend. That's cute, and I'm definitely not jealous of your happy relationship. And, you know, I'm sure you're really looking forward to spending so much time with her this weekend. Too bad that womp womp, you've been rejected. You have detention all weekend long and all next week and the next week too. And on prom weekend. Next. I was mistaken for another student with a similar name. Oh, that sucks. But at this point, we just have to carry through with it. Sorry, you've been rejected. You can't tempt fate. Played metalcore in the library? In the library? Womp. Rejected. I was 5 minutes late. Listen. Rejected because... Wait, I have an important... I know we said speed round, but I have a very important message. Okay. The library is a place to be quiet. Not only should you not be playing music, you shouldn't even be talking, okay? Because... Say it with me, everybody. Sometimes it's not our turn to talk. Sometimes it's not our turn to talk. Rejected. Next. I was 5 minutes late and I got into a fight with a fish principal abomination? Acquitted. No explanation needed. I was watching Skibbity Toilet in class. I've had enough. Womp. Bill. Rejected. All right. I've had enough. I can't take it any longer. Hope you guys enjoyed Detention today. Did you guys have fun? I mean, look at it. You're already an hour and a half into your detention. Yeah, no, the unread ones, if you were paying attention at the beginning one, the unread ones are automatically rejected and you get an extra week of detention. So... Actually, I forget. Hold on, wait. I didn't realize what time it was. I thought it was closer to 7. It's already 7:30. When's the next stream, huh? Wait, when's the next stream start in the playlist? I thought it was 7 o'clock. In 30 minutes? 30 minutes? Alright. Fine, I'll keep streaming. I'll fill it in. We'll continue. I mean, not that I don't have a million better other things to do. I accidentally called my mature and sexy homeroom teacher mommy. Acquitted. I see nothing wrong with that. When someone is mature and sexy, you just ought to do that. That's why everybody calls me mommy, right? 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 You're hurting my feelings, so we're moving on. I got caught sneaking non-phase coffee onto campus. Expelled. Expulsion, how dare you. Dress code policy doesn't include dog collars and dog tags. This is a lie. You can absolutely wear both the things. It's not the fact that you were wearing a collar and a dog tag that you got detention. You got detention for barking, pervert. And you'll stay in detention. Next. I wouldn't stop spewing brain rot all the time, and it got annoying. You know what? I, for one, think the world could use a little more brain rot. Acquitted! Wait, was it misspelled? No, it wasn't. Why are you guys misspelling it? I said brain rot? I said brain rot? Is that what you think? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, in that case, here's some Bane rot for you.
Stop mine.
How do you like that? How do you like that? Is that what you wanted? Rolling my backpack in the middle of the mile run. Oh. I mean, if you can run a mile, you can jump over a backpack. Acquitted. I bullied Rue about being bad at softball, not because I hate her, but because I have a huge crush on her and think she's pretty. Oh yeah, I think she's really pretty too. But like, she's not the prettiest girl in school, right? Like, there's prettier people, right? She is. She's the sexiest. I mean, you're just saying that because she's got the older woman flair, right? Because she's like in college. But like, if we were all in college, she hot? You guys are ticking me off. I'm gonna start rejecting more of your things on account of not humoring me. I'm just saying, if you can't learn to humor a woman, you'll be single for the rest of your life. We should implement a humoring woman 101 class. You guys are failing. I said your mom to a teacher. Okay, fine. Wah. Loudly playing AMVs on all the computer labs' PCs. Acquitted. It better have been... better have been Grill's Bleach AMV. I didn't worship Runie enough, so they stuck me in here, I'm sorry. And I'll learn how to properly worship Runie. Yep, you must stay in here and learn the error of your ways. Rejected. Spend a long time in here, getting better and better at worshiping me. I asked the teacher a question that didn't fit the narrative in the curriculum. What? Rejected. I tried to hit on the teachers, but none of them wanted my Riz. Rejected. Riz harder. Making a Rooney Ruse themed bonfire in the school restroom. Acquitted. What the? Rejected! On account of length. Calling my math teacher mommy so many times, she started thinking It was on purpose. There's no way. There's no way. Acquitted. Let him free. Peed my pants. Are you a baby? Acquitted on accounts of you being a baby. Got caught selling Pokemon cards at school. Acquitted. Politely but firmly requesting that my physics teacher disprove eternalism and prove that time is real before calculating any change over time nonsense. Yeah, physics hate. Acquitted. Watching Runie Ruse in class. No, this is a lie. You lied to get in here because no teacher would have given you a detention for that. Acquitted. Couldn't stop watching Runie Ruse in your classes. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you watching me in class. Wait, that's crazy. I got into a fight with myself and I lost. Yikes. I mean, it's like they say, you can't love anyone else until you love yourself. Also, you'll never beat anyone else if you can't even beat up yourself. This is a different instance of I am my worst enemy. You are your worst enemy in the sense that you're not even strong enough to beat yourself. Like, worst enemy as in, like, weakest enemy. Lowest performing enemy. Womp womp. Rejected. Look, ma'am, whatever it is, I didn't do it. I didn't, all right? I was just... Look, Miss Dizzy left those things inside her desk and I only took them with the sole intent of returning them to her. I just happened to forget that those were in my bag, okay? Can I please go home now? There's a new arcade center in town and my friends are waiting. Rejected, sentenced to being devoured by love bugs. Next. Told a bully that I did something to his mom's rear last night. I don't like the way you phrased that. I don't like the way you phrased that. That was a really weird way to phrase it. You might have gotten away with this, but I don't like the way you phrased it. I'm rejected. Goodbye. Extra week of detention too, I just decided. Playing My Humps by Fergie on the school's audio system meant for a school-wide announcement. My humps, my humps, my humps, my humps, my lovely lady lumps. My humps, my humps, my humps. Check it out. Baby, 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 if you really want me. How's it go? Dun 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 dun, maybe then you'll get a taste. I'm so tasty, tasty. I'll be laced and lacy. Ooh, so tasty, tasty. It'll make you crazy. Okay. Any, many, many more, catch a tiger by the toe. Rejected. Next. I almost burned down my chemistry lab due to not following the teacher's protocol. Had a blast when the fire starts getting bigger when I tried to put the fire down for some reason. What the heck? Rejected. I admit to missing first period. Not that I was ever part of a meal ticket ring where one obtained for free or at discount meal tickets and sold at lower price than the school offered or gifted to other students. What the heck? We have an entrepreneur. Acquitted. You live to ruse another day. You got into a fight. What's this emote? Is that tentacles? Oh. Oh, you got into a fight. Right. Mm-hmm. Did thou win? Maybe they did? I think that's gonna depend on a matter of perspective. Rejected. Next. Too much. Rejected. Why did you do it twice? Why did you send it twice? This was so important. This was so important that you had to send it twice. You had to make sure it was in there. That or two different people sent it. I'm not sure what the better solution is. You know what? Rejected. Complained about my negative balance of root points. Rejected. What? How you guys calling teacher's mommy? Okay, I acquitted the other person, so I'll reject you, so that nature is balanced. No! No! Queen of Detention judges us fairly. Thank you for bowing down. It's so true. It's so true. Next. Oh wait, that was the next. I didn't even read it. Apparently, bringing a physical copy of every One Piece volume creates a tower-like hazard that can fall at any moment. To the student that got crushed, I do feel bad, but not bad enough to not do it again. Quitted. There are worse ways to go. I blasted People the Reaper over the school PA system. I was also beaten up by a rabid pink rabbit, and it was played live over said PA system. The principal thought it balanced out, so they sent me here instead of suspending me. Rejected. I said too much and the teacher overheard. The authorities are waiting outside. What? What does that mean? What did you say? I think we know what they said. Rejected. Next. Because I went to my local convention to meet my favorite VTubers of mine. Except you. Wait, what? Oh, because I wasn't there? Oh, wait, I misunderstood that. Because I wasn't there. Only because I wasn't there. I see, okay. Acquitted. I eated the Runie! She's such a silly girl. She's already been acquitted, but that's fine. She can eat whatever she wants. I watched Runie's streaming class. Oh my gosh, and another one. I sentence you to a non-compliance of uniform. Phase merchandise pinned to bag. Acquitted. What are you gonna do with those pins, huh? It's not like you can hurt anybody. Too long. Selling cilantro in tiny Ziploc bags to people who didn't know any better. Not cilantro. Rejected. Next. What time is it? Alright. We can only do a few more. Given detention for engineering a fully functional crossbow during a prosthetic limb design assignment, science teacher thought I was cool. Admin less so. That makes me think of Golden Kamui, and for that fact alone, acquitted. Enjoy your weekend. Oh my goodness, more Pipa the Ripa. Acquitted. I was hitting on my after-school tutor and she reported me to the principal. Not my fault I like hamsters more than my AP literature class. Rejected. Rejected on account of my hamster. I dress up as a certain clown every day. Acquitted. Okay, I skipped ones that are shorter than this, but I feel like reading this one anyways. I never said I was fair. I let about 15 people in class cheat off my test. The teacher would probably get fired if the amount of students passing her class were even lower. If anything, she should be thanking me, but it doesn't help that some of them even copied my name from the test. You can lead a horse to water, as they say. Well, what the hecky wecky, as they say. Acquitted. Yeah, it was a setup. You got set up, my guy. I got caught with a cigarette in the bathroom. I've never smoked. Smells awful. I saw it on the floor and I just wanted to toss it into the bin when I got caught, but it's a blessing in disguise. The ladies will dig it. Now that I have a reputation as a bad boy, they'll all come flocking towards me, just like in one of my Japanese anime. Alright, I know we have a few Runie's bad boys in here. Tell me, what's been your experience, Runie's bad boys? Has your bad boy reputation been having women flock towards you? It's been great. No, no, not really, not at all, no, no. Well, then we might as well prepare them for what is to come. Rejected! Next. I skipped class to push papers for my part-time job. Acquitted. Acquitted. Being punished for only listening to 50% of what the teacher was saying. Boo! And now you get 50% more detention added on. Because I got caught flirting with you, senpai, in class while the teacher was talking. Rejected! Catfishing my math teacher, no! 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 Well, you know, I happen to know a catfisher. I feel bad for her. So, acquitted. Acquitted. Next. Okay, this will be the last one. It was like really dumb. I was running late to school and I had my morning buttered golden toast, but when I rushed into the classroom, I lost my grip on the toast. The toast then landed on Teach's face, buttered side down. The whole class erupted with laughter and Teach immediately sent me away, but it was very humorous, so have no regrets. I thought it was gonna be the anime trope of like running with the mouth. I thought it was gonna be something about like I got hit by a truck so I was late to class. But then I went in a completely different direction. Yeah, I'm not sure what to think about this one. All right, since this is the very last one, I'll let you guys decide. All right. I'll let you guys decide. Tomato, 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 tomato. Hey, what's next on the agenda? What's next on the class schedule? I'm of course going home to enjoy my weekend, unlike you losers stuck in detention, so... Oh, it's a spelling bee! Oh, that'll be fun! That'll be super fun. Never mind. I'll stick around and watch that. Will you see me again? I don't know, maybe. Alright, after a minute, I'll close the poll. Never mind, I don't feel like waiting. We're closing it. The people have spoken! Womp womp. You're in detention forever. How do you feel being rejected by democracy? Alright, my little precious miscreants. I hope you're all very satisfied with the decisions made today. Thank you all very much for submitting your detention slips. I very much so appreciate it. I got over 600 responses. That was a lot. Very sorry that I couldn't get to all of them. You know what? I'm feeling so benevolent. I'm feeling so sweet. Wait, how sweet am I feeling? I'm so close to reversing what I said earlier about ones I didn't get to. Maybe with a little bit of smooth talking, sweet talking, I could be persuaded in these last few minutes to change my mind. I miss you, Mommy. I mean, Runie. I mean, oh, okay. Okay, close. Very close. Runie is the best. Oh, I don't know about all that. Such an evil woman. Well, Mommy, you're so evil. Oh, goodness. Please, Queen of Detention, have mercy. Oh, and you're on your knees. Oh, and I can barely hear your pleas. They're muffled by your face being planted in the floor at my feet. How cute. How adorable. Mamacita, Runie. Oh. Oh. Gracias muchísimas. All right. Fine. I've decided that if I did not get to your dismissal slip, then you have been acquitted. Now bow down for one last time to the Queen of Detention as I dismiss myself. It's bittersweet, but it's time for me to go enjoy my weekend. I hope you have all learned a little something from this exemplary student that is me. Have fun at the spelling bee. Don't spell anything wrong. That would be very bad. And I will perhaps see you later in the weekend. But for now, give glory to the runes! For the Queen of Detention's love and affection is forever with you. Bye-bye!